It's been hot for about 2 or 3 weeks now. We've been in the heat wave, and now we've got rain coming in. Hasn't cooled things off too much as we're underway here in Riverside. Poked away. Hernandez finds his man and then dispossessed, cleared away, and it'll be a throw-in for UC Riverside. Highlanders led by Leopoldo Hernandez, preseason All-American. Throw in by Brendan Clark to Hernandez, back to Clark. He'll keep it, and then another throw in here. Into Lopez. Stetson Hatter player falls down, and we'll go the other way. You can see the raindrops falling here in the second minute of action at the UC Riverside Soccer Stadium. Thank you so much for joining us on our first broadcast of the season here on the ESPN Plus app. Hatters will bring it back to their goalkeeper, Owen Jack. Gonna set this one up. Headed there from the defense from the Highlanders. And taken away on the sideline from Brendan Clark. He gets it ahead to Noah Lopez. And Daniel Wintermeyer. Get this one started for the Hatters. They approach midfield. Trying to get it across into the attacking zone. All on the wing is Tom DiLorenzo. He loses it momentarily. This one's crossed through the zone. Dangerous ball there, but it lands untouched. Carlos Gonzalez will pick it up and get that thing away from the box. Leopoldo Hernandez calling for it on the near side. Brendan Clark runs into a roadblock there. Hernandez with the strong challenge, but the Hatters retain and now kick it out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for UC Riverside. Carlos Gonzalez, 6'2" junior from Mater Dei High School. And back and forth with the possession at midfield. And it'll be a throw in to Stetson. So the Hatters on the year with a couple victories. In fact, they've won their last 2 matches coming in under the leadership of head coach Emmett Rotowski in his second year. Highlanders looking to clear this out of the zone. Headed back in by Daniel Wintermeyer. And Gonzalez will collect. 0-0 here so far in Riverside. These two teams just feeling themselves out a little bit here. Highlanders with the ball on the far side. Bring it back to reset. Brendan Clark here on the near side. A little give and go between him and Noah Lopez. Lopez gets the ball back. And he'll reset things. Out to Fremar Omarson. Good entry pass. Highlanders with the cross. in the middle, but no one home, and Stetson able to clear it out for the moment. So Highlanders trying to get that ball across the zone and get a header. No one was home there in the middle. As you can see, the faithful here in Riverside bundled up a little bit. It's hot though, so umbrellas are out. Brendan Clark with the throw in. Leopoldo Hernandez with some good footwork there along the line. Highlanders looking for the build-up. Instead, Stetson able to take the ball away, and we have a whistle. Tim Capello in his 9th season, as I mentioned, and of course, Big West champions here in 2018. Issa Badawia, one of the members of that squad. So over to Leopoldo Hernandez. He'll come across the zone, and that one is just wide. Highlanders with a golden opportunity there. It sounds like Owen Jack is getting after his defense a little bit back there, the goalkeeper for Stetson. He's barking orders, and we have a corner kick for the Highlanders. Set piece. As the approach headed out. So Highlanders with a good opportunity on the set piece, not able to capitalize this time. Owen Jack taking his time back there. From Cape Coral, Florida. On the far side, the teams exchange possessions. Highlanders then back to the Hatters. Hatters now with position, looking for space. Highlanders are able to get the ball out. Calmly taking it up is Brendan Clark. Into the attacking zone. Stetson will hit this one back to their goalie. Reset. Headed by Leopoldo Hernandez. And Stetson continues their march. Charles all in the corner. And last touch by a Highlander player. Throw in for Stetson. Be Tom DiLorenzo in the rain here in Riverside. Highlanders looking to clear the zone, but good passing out there in the corner on the near side here from the Hatters. And Highlanders able to change the possession arrow. Looked like Carlos Gonzalez was going to kick that one out. Instead it'll be Brendan Clark here in the corner. Until it's not, and it's Alexander Vukovic. Vukovic from Serbia. And here goes Noah Lopez. Quite the run there towards goal. And Highlanders not happy with the referee's judgment on that one. Andrew Alexander with the palms up. So he's saying, what I do? Rain is coming down. Good hustle there from Luis Laura Delgado from Mexico City. But it's the throw in for UC Riverside. Noah Lopez able to control that ball for the moment. Now over to the far side. Alexander finding Oscar Panate.
This in combination with humidity causes camera damage. Irreplaceable camera damage.
UC Riverside.
See.
With possession. Until I made the statement there. Yeah, coming down pretty good here in UC Riverside. Place that hasn't had rain in quite some time. This one's booted out, and it'll be a throw in for UC Riverside. Alexander from Los Angeles, California. Glendora High School. Sophomore will toss it back to Vukovic. Vukovic will play it back to Carlos Gonzalez. Gonzalez will boot this out towards midfield. And Gonzalez will have to play this one in the rain. Sure-handed goal keep for UC Riverside. Good job there to get that ball to Leo Hernandez. Hernandez is stripped there. That'll be another throw-in for UC Riverside. Clark will take another throw in from the near side here at UC Riverside Soccer Stadium, where it's coming down in buckets. Still a warm, muggy night. It's almost like Stetson brought the Florida weather with him. This one's into midfield, trying to get it to the 18. This one's shot, but wide. Wide of the target there for the Stetson Hatters. Carlos Gonzalez will set this back up. Players getting wet out there tonight. We'll see if this affects the playing surface here in Riverside. Careful over there. Hernandez does a little toe tap once he gets out of play. Once you get beyond the touchline, there's not a lot of room before you run into the cement and a little divot there on the sideline. As we have a whistle here. Looked like it was foul on Vukovic, I believe. Nil-nil here in Riverside, where the rain is coming down in Southern California, which it hasn't done in quite some time. The Hatters going to set this up. Set piece for Stetson. Gio Gonzalez gets himself set. He bends this one, and Carlos Gonzalez with the save, but a rebound opportunity. Gonzalez is able to corral it and cover up. Those set pieces can be very dangerous, so Highlanders lucky to walk away and still have this one at 0-0. Pressure from Stetson's defense. And they'll play it back to Owen Jack. And Jack with the boot right there, deep into the Highlander zone. Brendan Clark instead. He'll walk away, and it'll be Vukovic. And Stetson trying to make a run here into the 18 box. Here's a shot on goal and a great save by Carlos Gonzalez. The first real test for the goalkeeper here tonight. And Gonzalez is up to the challenge. That ball had a nice arc to it and was going to get into that back post if it wasn't for Carlos Gonzalez outstretched. So Stetson with a real good chance there. Vukovic over to Rivera, to Clark. Hernandez with the touch. Back to Hernandez. And Stetson will get that one and clear it out.
I'm glad you didn't die.
And the wind as well out there. You see a lot of folks in shorts out there. Not a lot were prepared or expecting the rain tonight. Even though it was forecast, I don't think anybody believed it. Highlanders on the attack. And attempted cross there. Owen Jack will easily collect that one. Vukovic at midfield. Gets it over to Fremar Omarsson. On the far side, Highlanders trying to get it into the 18. Momentarily taken away, and now a whistle as there's a Stetson player down. Jack will come out from his goal box and take this free kick. Headed there by Fremar Omarsson. And out of bounds, so have to throw in for Stetson. Stetson trying to do something there on that far side. Lost possession momentarily, and now they'll lose it once again with the Highlanders throw-in. These two teams feeling each other out here. And so far, no one's been able to put one in the back of the net. Highlanders bring it into their attacking third and then lose possession on the far side. shot by Charles All in the 17th minute of this contest so far has been the best chance by either club. Cross, but nobody home to receive it, and it goes out untouched, and it'll be a goal kick for Owen Jack once again.
Dude, what kind of rain?
3 shots for Stetson, 1 shot on goal for each team, 2 shots for UC Riverside.
Oh my God.
These 2 teams go back and forth. The team from Florida here in Stetson. Highlanders, as I mentioned, were on a 2-game road trip in Florida, and Florida native Brendan Clark scored the lone goal against Jacksonville on the 2nd. And the winds are a-blowing, so that's definitely going to have an effect, especially on set pieces, corner kicks. Here comes Stetson. Get into the 18, and then knocked away off of a Highlander defender, and it'll be a throw-in for the Hatters. Highlanders have their 1 win of the season. That came against St. Thomas, and they were the Tommies. I don't know if there's another school out there with a mascot of the Tommies. In the same vein, I don't think there's another school out there with a mascot of the Hatters, as Stetson is. Of course, Division I, I can't think of another Highlanders out there either. Throw in for the Hatters. Tom DiLorenzo. The Highlanders took the ball back momentarily. Now back to the Hatters in the corner. One's crossed. And then looked like Fremar Omerson. Chest bump. Gets that over to Carlos Gonzalez. Gonzalez will wait for UCR to reset. Off the mark a little bit there. DiLorenzo with the header. But the Highlanders get possession back and are going for it in the middle. Shot on goal, but high. Hernandez was trailing the play. And the rain still coming down here in Riverside. I'm probably mentioning it so much because I'm amazed we're getting so much. It's been a while here. Been in the midst of a drought. And header knocked out by UC Riverside. Throw in at midfield for the Hatters of Stetson. That one's crossed in the middle. Hatters trying to set up a situation for Tom DiLorenzo there in the middle. Just didn't materialize. Back the other way on the counter. Hernandez on the sideline. Noah Lopez back to Hernandez. Hernandez with space. Kicks this one across. But into the waiting hands of Owen Jack. Now going back the other way. Stetson trying to mount a charge as well. Highlanders do good to knock it away. Epaldo Hernandez making for a tense situation there in the goal box. Hernandez trying to get in the mix there, but Owen Jack was having none of it. Both goalkeepers have looked impressive here so far. And dispossessed there just as the Highlanders were trying to make it into the attacking zone. Back to Owen Jack, and a reset here for the Hatters. And that one,
he's
like a slide tackle there.
Hey, call a medic.
On the big defenseman for the Highlanders. It was either Vukovic or Fremar Omarsson. Both are big dudes, 6'3". Omarsson from Iceland, Vukovic from Serbia. Otherwise, the Highlanders have plenty of local talent on the team. 23 players from California. Brendan Clark from Florida. The two international players I just mentioned. As Owen Jack boots this one away.
To Stetson, number 7, Luis Lara.
And then
Delgado.
Beckett Hayden, he's from Washington, but otherwise everyone else from California. Highlanders with the ball on the far side. And bring it across to Leo Hernandez. Hernandez kicks it into the defender, gets the ball back. He finds Carlos Osorio. Osorio with some smooth moves in the middle, but dispossessed on a hard touch pass. And back to the Highlanders, of course, out off of the Hatters player there. Defenseman stepping up. Fremar Omarsson, he's pickpocketed though as he comes towards the 18-yard box. A throw in for UC Riverside, and they go right towards the net. On the far side, little dance there. Cross through. Dangerous ball if you're Owen Jack, but the Hatters defense able to clear. And now to throw in, and the Hatters are on the attack. DiLorenzo on the sideline. Header and blocked there by, that was Vukovic. And then the second shot blocked by the goalkeeper, Carlos Gonzalez. So the shot was from Alessandro Gabbani. And we've got a corner kick coming up for the Hatters of Stetson. So another dangerous set piece here in the rain. Gonzalez, the sure-handed goalkeeper, but I don't know if anybody's sure-handed in these weather conditions. Headed off and out. Carlos Gonzalez, been challenged a couple times in this contest. He's risen to the occasion. Get this over the defense into the attacking zone. Played out by Stetson. Played back to the goalkeeper Gonzalez by UC Riverside. Clark tries to get that one to Osorio. Osorio able to take the ball away from the defender. Gets this one into the middle to Leopoldo Hernandez. And slide tackle, ball stolen. Islanders possibly looking for a whistle there. Instead, a whistle there. So Stetson offside. None too happy about the call. Vukovic play this back.
Subbing in for the Hatters, number 23, Andres Mata. For number 7, Luis Lara Delgado.
So for Stetson, we've got another player coming in. That'll be Andres Mata, the 5'9" freshman. Emmett Rutkowski trying to generate something here and makes the substitution in the 31st minute here in Riverside. As you can see, the rain still coming down. Throw in UC Riverside. Brendan Clark, the Florida native, throws this one in. Stetson trying to stay on the attack. Islanders trying to clear the zone. Stetson will play it back and reset. Wintermeyer back to Wintermeyer, now towards the middle. In space and good passing here from the Hatters. Shot from the far side. And that is wide and high. And that shot was from Miguel Romero. Six shots on the night so far for Stetson. 2 of those on goal. The Highlanders with just 3 so far and only 1 on goal. And throw in once again here for the Hatters. Those are some hefty raindrops falling. It's almost raining sideways out there. But these guys are soccer players. Doesn't faze them any way, shape, or form. Probably actually pretty cool to play in the rain. Now if we could just do something about the heat and humidity. Tussle at midfield. Whistle blown. Kramer Omarsson, the big fella from Iceland, over there along with him, Christian Seha Peniagua. And instead it'll be booted into the corner. Over there is Hernandez. Play back and forth with Osorio, and player was taken down there. No whistle on the play. Play on. This is our referee, Trevor Weissman. Omarson on the far side. Brings it over. Hernandez had to slide to keep the ball in play and loses possession. And Highlander going down in a heap, and it looked like he took a leg whip there, and it looks like a yellow card has been issued to the Stetson player in question.
Yellow card issued to Stetson's number 11, Charles All.
And it'll be the yellow card to Charles All, number 11. Highlanders with the throw in on the far side. Look to generate something here in this part of the pitch. Shot on goal, but again, Owen Jack was there. Noah Lopez took that shot. So Jack Owen on his game. The same can be said here thus far for Carlos Gonzalez. Highlanders with it at midfield. Into the attacking zone, slide tackled away, and there'll be another throw in. Islanders will play it back. Joe Rivera on the near side. Here's Osorio, along with Hernandez alongside. Hernandez and Osorio there on the sideline, perhaps in each other's way a tiny bit.
Stetson substitution entering the match, number 19, Connor Bates. For number 11, Charles All.
Connor Bates comes into the match, and he replaces the gentleman who just received the yellow card, Charles All. Now Stetson tries to build up to something here. Instead, loses possession in midfield. And back to Stetson for another throw-in. So I told you that the Highlanders have plenty of players on their side from the state of California. Tim Capello and company have 9 freshmen on their squad this season. Hernandez with the pickpocket there. Brendan Clark tries to retain possession and loses the ball. Miguel Romero. Romero will play it back. Back in the middle. Shot on goal. Save from Carlos Gonzalez. Gonzalez was well positioned, but covered up nonetheless. That shot was from the newly inserted Connor Bates. So Bates wastes no time to get a shot off against Carlos Gonzalez. And this one crossed through the zone
His remote
untouched.
Dude, just as I suspected.
Nothing on the scoreboard out here so far at UC Riverside Soccer Stadium. A rainy September night here in Riverside. I understand there is a hurricane to the south. We don't get to talk about hurricanes out here, Zach. So that's something you guys have up there at that other side of the country. Producer Zach he might be a part of the Stetson team. You're from Florida too, right? Okay, all right. Highlanders on the attack. In the box. Shot on goal. Rebound, and the Highlanders with the first goal of this game. Noah Lopez got the rebound. Owen Jack wasn't able to get the first shot. Noah Lopez buries it. The 40th minute here at UC Riverside Soccer Stadium. Islanders take the lead. See how the Hatters can respond here.
UC Riverside goal scored in the 40th minute of play by number 20, Noah Lopez.
And the announcement over the loudspeaker from public address announcer Rance Garrett. And the crowd loves that. Noah Lopez with the goal. So Lopez on the season, that is his second goal. Islanders will carry it out of defense, now push it back into the midfield. Rivera over to Leo Hernandez. Hernandez continues with the ball, dribbles it to the center circle, and gives it off to the defense. Fremar Omarson with the throw-in. And instead, he'll think better of it. Let his teammate take the throw. That's Andrew Alexander over there. Looking for somebody. Back and forth now in the middle of the field. Carlos Gonzalez is going to come out and cover up. Safety first out there in the goalkeeper's box, and Carlos Gonzalez makes sure that he controls his zone. Gabriel Toro is in the game for Stetson. He came in for Gio Rodriguez a moment ago. Hernandez over to Brendan Clark. Clark takes the shot, and it's off of the Stetson defender. Highlanders with the set piece upcoming here. Comes through the box, and no one's able to get a touch on it. An attempted header was whiffed. Coming through with the cross again. Here's Hernandez, takes his shot over the nets. Hernandez trying to get that top shelf on that far post. Probably the only spot he was going to be able to score that goal. Get it past the outstretched arms of Owen Jack. but Hernandez misses that one high. Islanders take the ball on the far side. Get it back over to Hernandez. He's got some space to work on the near side. Some nifty footwork. Shot on goal. Owen Jack covers up. Noah Lopez, first team all citrus belts.
1 minute left
He was
in the
high
first
school.
half of action.
Mr. Lopez, also a biology major. A couple goals and a couple assists in his last 2 matches, or 3 matches now, excuse me. And we're heading towards the 45-minute mark here in Riverside. Tim Capello and the Islanders coaching staff, I'm sure, will be very happy to take this lead into the locker room. But Stetson, another chance here in the attacking zone.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Good slide tackle there from Hernandez, and
0.
no opportunity will present itself for the Stetson Hatters. Noah Lowe at home. They beat the Tommies on August 28th. And now they're looking to beat the Hatters. We're underway here in the second half. Far side, Hernandez stripped there. The Hatters trying to clear out, unable to do so. In the corner, and not able to be controlled there from UC Riverside. It'll be a goal kick for Owen Jack. So Islanders started this campaign 1-3. Looking to secure some victories at home for starting up that Big West Conference schedule coming up at the end of this month. Hatters down to the winger. Back over to Colton Myers. Fremar Omarson. Make sure that nothing develops with that play. Islanders looking to clear. Noah Lopez. Gotta be pesky down there. And a couple of whistles, and now a stoppage at midfield as Trevor Weissman puts his arms together. We'll stop the clock momentarily, and now we're back to action. And down in the corner, Oscar Penate not able to track down that ball. We'll throw in for Stetson. Whistle at midfield. So the Highlanders 1-0 lead here at halftime. Their victory I talked about against St. Thomas earlier in
Are you getting
the
any
season.
comms?
Highlanders were up 3-0 at the half.
I'm not getting any.
Had the match secured pretty much by halftime.
There we go.
Olmarson. Get it back to Vukovic. Vukovic plays this one out to midfield. Headed there. 50-50 ball. Islanders retain possession. Leopoldo Hernandez on the far side with space. Looking for the cross. He'll go out to Alexander. Alexander towards the goal, and that'll be another save there for Owen Jack. Slide tackle there at midfield. Joel Rivera getting after it tonight on the pitch for UC Riverside. Throw in for the Hatters. Taken away there. That was Rivera once again. Back to Fremar Olmarson. Trying to get this one to Hernandez. He does so momentarily, then the Hatters able to win possession. Rodriguez. Gio Rodriguez with the cross, untouched through the box. Luis Laura Delgado. And he'll lose that one on the slick pitch here. Andrew Alexander from Glendora High School. Looking for somebody to be open on this throw. He does finally get it into Noah Lopez. Back to Alexander. And now taken away. Sheldon Sackey had the ball momentarily. '51st minute here. UC Riverside Soccer Stadium. Yes, we are in Southern California here tonight. You might not recognize Southern California with raindrops, but that's what we've got here tonight. Highlanders with a 1-0 lead. Goal by Noah Lopez. And he was assisted by Oscar Penate. This one's crossed from the corner. Hatters able to head it and then clear. Fremar Olmarson will get it over to Alexander on the wing. Alexander is taken down hard. Weissman initially said play on, but now a whistle. And the whistle is for the injured player, Andrew Alexander. Try to walk this one off. Initially looks like he will be fine. Easy for me to say, sitting down speaking about the game. Owen Jack and Trevor Weissman with the conversation here. So the substitution to tell you about here also in a moment. It looked like initially Alexander was going to be okay, but now he is down, looks like once again. A couple shots on the night from Leo Hernandez. He has 2. Brendan Clark, also from his defensive position, has 2 shots. 3 for Noah Lopez. 2 of those on goal, and one of them found the back of the net. So hopefully Alexander can walk that off. Tim Capello in his 9th season here at UC Riverside. He's assisted by Chris Volk. And I think they have to be pleased so far with what they've seen from their side. Hernandez, some fancy footwork there by the touchline. And over on the far side, Highlanders trying to build this up. Chance for Hernandez. And Hernandez taken out of the play from the Stetson Hatter player. Hernandez visibly frustrated. I think he had a chance there. Jason Garcia has entered the match. He's in for Andrew Alexander. Islanders take it away. And now dispossessed. And back to the Hatters. Here's Sheldon Sackey. Sackey will play that back to the defense. Hatters trying to find the seam and some space on the far side in the corner. And that will be a goal kick for UC Riverside. Gonzalez plays this to midfield, headed there from the Hatters defense. Hatters at midfield. Back towards the far touchline. Islanders took it away momentarily. Slide tackle. Gains the possession back for the Hatters. Sackey. Over to Miguel Romero. Back to Sackey. Sackey. Back to his goalkeeper and back to Sackey. On the near side to Romero. Sackey looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Finally puts it in the corner, but a little too much touch on that one. Leo Hernandez with the throw in. Keeps this one on the sideline to Brendan Clark. Noah Lopez
UCR substitution entering the match,
Back
number
to the
25, Jason Garcia, for number 34, Andrew Alexander.
And the teams trade possessions at midfield, and you see the Umbrellas, an unfamiliar sight here in Southern California, but they are out tonight in force. Brendan Clark, the Florida native, with the throw. Islanders would love to put another one in the back of the net. Deflected there. Back to the Hatters. Sheldon Sackey. Provo, Utah. That one in the middle. Islanders momentarily take possession. Hatters on the near side in the corner, and the approach instead taken away and then knocked to the ground as the UC Riverside defenseman. So good play in the corner. Be able to take possession from the Hatters and draw the foul, and that was Brendan Clark down there doing the work. Hatter at midfield. Noah Lopez will bring it back. Back to Lopez. He tries to move it forward. Instead, poked away there from the Hatters, and it will be another throw-in for UC Riverside. We'll be back with you here on ESPN Plus. We've got two matches for you actually on Sunday. The women of UC Riverside will be playing in the morning, and then the men will be playing at 7 o'clock on Sunday night. That'll be against San Diego. Leopoldo Hernandez trying to poke that one away. Into the zone. Highlanders are able to take possession. Now on the counter. And the defense steps up, causes a deflection. And the Hatters will go on their counter now. Good job on the defense. Looked like that was Christian Ceja Peniagua. Got that one before the shot could land on goal. Noah Lopez trying to be pesky back there for Owen Jack. Saki on the near side. He falls as he kicks that one away. Testament to how slick it is out there on the pitch. Highlanders trying to mount an attack. Oscar Penate will lose possession. And the Hatters trying to get themselves built up here and something on the offensive end. They had a really good shot on goal early in the contest. Carlos Gonzalez was able to make the save. And if Owen Jack could have made a save in the 41st minute of the shot from Oscar Penate, we would still be scoreless at this point. But Noah Lopez was able to knock one home off of the rebound. And again, maybe that rebound doesn't happen on a night that's dry. free kick for the Hatters. Headed back from UC Riverside, but Stetson retained control of the ball. Now they'll play it back. Scopa back to Saki. He'll go back to his goalkeeper. Jack try to get this one past the defense a little bit here. Islanders will take the ball back. Trying to find a seam for Leo Hernandez. But the Hatters on their game defensively there. Hernandez, nifty move, then falls down. No call. Trevor Weissman, for the most part in this contest, has put the whistle in his pocket. There's a cross right there from the corner. Looking for Luis Laura Delgado. Carlos Gonzalez there to cover up in the goal box. And my apologies, I believe that shot was actually by Charles All. 62nd minute out here in Riverside. The rain is slowed down considerably. Very humid, muggy night here in Riverside, with the forecasted but still not anticipated precipitation here tonight. Islanders, the far side on the attack. They're going to lose that one at the 18-yard box. Owen Jack. Let his guys get set. And now instead he'll try the boot. Headed there. Stetson retains possession in the middle of the field. Now to the near side. Comes Charles All. Charles All is knocked to the pitch. And Islanders now gets up. So penalty on UC Riverside. And this is going to be a penalty kick for Gio Rodriguez. And Carlos Gonzalez has his work cut out for him right now. The foul was on Alexander Vukovic. So tense moment here at the pitch at UC Riverside Soccer Stadium. The match might be in the balance right here. And shot on goal is scored. It is 1-1. Gio Rodriguez with the penalty kick goal in the 65th minute. And we're now tied here at 1, and
Substitution, Aaron Mack for
costly
Stetson, number
penalty
19.
there in the zone.
Connor Bate for number 21, Miguel Romero.
Allows the penalty kick and
Also entering
the
number
goal.
3,
Carlos
Mac
Gonzalez,
Callion.
he committed
For
one
number
way.
28, Colton Myers. And finally checking in for Stetson, number
Gio
17,
Rodriguez
Gabriel
went the other.
Toro. For number 7.
But at point blank range, you feel bad for Carlos Gonzalez. You've got to pick away.
For the Highlanders,
Carlos
checking in,
made
number
his
6,
choice.
Armando Ibarra for number 20.
Came up empty
Noah
that
Lopez.
time.
Also checking in, number
All tied up
36,
here.
Mark Cristino. For number 7, Leo Hernandez. Stetson goal scored in the 64th minute of play by number 10, Gio Rodriguez.
Armando Ibarra has come in for Noah Lopez for the Highlanders. Connor Bates coming in for Stetson. He'll replace Luis Laura Delgado. Miguel Romero will give way for Maxime Alone. And Colton Myers will also give way for Gabriel Toro. And caught up on the substitutions. All knotted up here in Riverside in the 65th minute. We've got ourselves a match. Highlanders scored the first goal. Stetson has responded here. We'll see if the Highlanders can mount a charge. That was going to be an offside, so Penate elected to let that go. Highlanders retain possession. This one off of the goalkeeper. Owen Jack. Jack barking at his team.
All right.
I'm not even sure he's barking in an angry fashion. I think he's just being extremely energetic. It'll be a corner kick for UC Riverside. Set piece taken by Mark Cristino. Cristino from Southgate Downey High School kicks this one into the zone, bends it, but collected there from Stetson. The Highlanders aren't able to capitalize on the set piece there. Confusion, let's say, over whose throw-in that is. Christian Ceja Peniagua won the argument, but now he'll give way for Brendan Clark. Brendan Clark got that one to Cristino. That is out. All tied up here in Riverside. Cristino battling for possession there at the touchline. This one will get played back to Carlos Gonzalez. Gives it off to Vukovic. Vukovic dumps that one off. Brendan Clark. So we're going to end with an offside here. You see Riverside's first match of the season was up at Utah Valley. And that was on ESPN Plus. Up in Utah. Utah Valley able to take care of business in that match, 2-0. Highlanders haven't won on the road, haven't lost at home, and trying to continue at least the home streak here. The Hatters retain possession here in the dangerous part of the attacking zone. A lot of traffic. Highlanders able to strip the ball. Highlanders unable to clear until now. You see Riverside trying to counterattack. Whistle blown instead. That whistle was another offsides on UC Riverside. Get you the
Stetson
substitutions as
entering
they
match
come
number
in here.
18, Jaden Gonzalez. For number 2, Tom DiLorenzo.
So Stetson with the substitution would be Jaden Gonzalez. Gonzalez for Tom DiLorenzo. Gonzalez with the throw in. Gives the ball off in the corner. Trying to find Gonzalez again, but he pushes over the defender and draws the penalty to be UC Riverside ball. Good look at Joel Rivera from Wasco High School. Also attended Taft College. Over to Brendan Clark on the near side. Highlanders dispossessed at midfield. Cristino comes in, tries to pick some pockets, instead draws the foul and knocks over Alessandro Gabani. Gabani, slow to get up, but looks to be okay. Sheldon Saki plays this one back. Hatters trying to build up from the corner. Hit weakly as it crossed through the box. Highlanders able to intercept. Now dispossessed. Back to the Hatters. Gonzalez will grab this one before it reaches the end line. So Carlos Gonzalez, heady play there. '71st minute out here in Riverside. And a rule change for this season in NCAA soccer. There is no overtime. So after the 90th tick, if it's still 1-1, it's a draw. Stetson looking for a whistle there. Cross flows to nobody. Brendan Clark now to Cristino. Near side corner. Through the box. And nobody home for the Highlanders. Will be a corner kick. They take it quickly. And best. Stetson takes control. Gets it downfield to Gonzalez, and he's knocked around like a pinball out there and draws the foul. That foul was on Jason Garcia. Another set piece here for Stetson. They were able to tie it on the penalty kick earlier. Dangerous header and the goal. Scored by Stetson. They've taken the lead here in the 73rd minute. And now arms are being raised and Stetson Hatters players are unhappy. Goal was waved off by Trevor Weissman, the head official. Offside was the call. It looked like Gonzalez had himself a goal, but he was in great position because he was offside. Gonzalez takes this one across midfield. There's Joel Rivera trying to win that 50-50 ball. He does. Possession stays with the Highlanders. Throw in on the far side. Cross is headed away from the defense, and we're going to get ourselves another corner kick from UC Riverside.
Come on, Highlander fans, it's time for
Here comes a set piece in the 75th minute of a tied score game, or match, excuse me. Highlander fans getting mildly loud out there. Here's Mark Cristino bending it. Bending it into the head of one of the defenders for Stetson. So the Highlanders come away empty from the corner kick. Owen Jack. A very boisterous.
Shouldn't the scorebook say 2-1?
Goalkeeper. He's very vocal back there. Header whiffed on there at midfield. Jacob Lenhard. Over to Alone. Alone. Over to Charles All. All. They'll play it back. Now All look to attack. Near side to Sheldon Sackey. He finds Alone. Alone bumped off the ball. Brendan Clark with excellent defense. Once Clark had position, he was able to keep Alone off of the ball. And Alone commits the foul. Highlanders going right back to work here Sunday night, and that one will be on ESPN Plus as well. Highlanders with the throw-in. Highlanders have not played to a draw yet this season. Stetson has already played to a one draw so far in the 2022 campaign. Over to Maxim Alone. Alone flips this one into the box. Now into the corner. And throw in here from Alone. Deflected there. Shot would have been on goal, but Islanders defense stepping up. Looked like that was Alexander Vukovic. Throw in for the Hatters. And if you think I've been tempted to call them the Mad Hatters all night, you're right. '79th minute here at UC Riverside Soccer Stadium. Tim Capello and crew trying to get their second home victory. Highlanders trying to start some winning ways here. They've dropped their last 2 matches. That foul, on Carlos Osorio. So another set piece here for the Hatters off of another foul from UC Riverside. Off the left-footed kick. Was headed away was Nate Metzak. Ball in the corner. Take a look there at Oscar Penate. Working hard tonight. He has an assist on the Highlanders' lone goal. He gained that assist after his shot was not collected from Owen Jack. Owen Jack relinquished the rebound, and Noah Lopez was able to find the back of the net. Here's the corner kick. And it is cleared after a precarious moment there. That ball in the air, but it was cleared harmlessly enough from the Highlanders. Now the Highlanders on the counter on the far side. Trying to get it to Armando Ibarra. Highlanders will play it back. Here's Osorio to Seja Peniagua. Now over to Brendan Clark. Clark tries to get it into the box. Over there is Oscar Penate in the corner. Now keep it from going beyond the touchline. There was some confusion, some communication error there from the Highlanders, and they are dispossessed momentarily. Here comes Vukovic. Trying to get it in, and Ibarra was his intended target, but Owen Jack will have none of that, and he'll play safety first and cover up there in the box. And Sheldon Saki. Saki over to Charles All. All's been very active tonight for the Hatters. All's the one who drew that all-important foul before the goal from Gio Rodriguez. Here's Fremar Omarsson. And he kicks this one beyond everyone. And there'll be another throw here for Stetson.
Stetson substitution, checking in number 7, Luis Lara Delgado.
Luis Lara Delgado will come back in
Gabriel
for Stetson.
Number 2, Tom Di Lorenzo. And for number 18, Jaden
Offside.
Gonzalez.
Jaden Gonzalez gives way for Luis Lara Delgado. My apologies. And Tom Di Lorenzen comes in for Gabriel Toro. We'll make sure all the parents are happy. Highlanders trying to make the home crowd happy. All tied up here in the 83rd minute. In the far corner, trying to hold it in and unable to do so. Is UC Riverside, so Owen Jack will take this one and put it back in play for us. On a rainy evening here at UC Riverside Soccer Stadium. Sheldon Saki falls down. He's fallen down a couple times here on the turf. Getting that one back to Owen Jack. Jack will hit this one out to midfield, and Highlanders will elect to let that cross the touchline. Here's a throw in. Good look there at Tim Capello in his 9th season. Giving orders there at the last second. Here's Vukovic. They'll collect in front of the goal box. Over to Framar Omerson. And out. And now it's a matter of who wants it. Time is dwindling here now, 85th minute of the match in the rain at UC Riverside. All knotted up. And again, a reminder, there is no more overtime in college soccer, as that one is shot wide and high. Goes off the goalie, Owen Jack. It is time for another set piece, and the Highlanders need to take advantage of this one right here. Here's a corner kick. A crucial point in the game. Once again, it'll be Mark Cristino. He bends this one across, and that's headed by the defense. Highlanders, Brendan Clark keeps the ball in the zone. And this one's deflected off of another Stetson player. Stetson's back line has been stout tonight, aside from the one goal in the first half, which you could argue was off of the goalie, as it was because of a rebound. Stetson will play this back. Whistle on the field. That shot a moment ago from UC Riverside was from Brendan Clark, and the yellow card has been issued to Mark Cristino of UC Riverside. So clock has stopped here.
Yellow card issued to UCR's number 36, Mark Cristino. UCR substitution entering the match, number 7, Leo
From Stetson
Hernandez
into the corner.
for number 36.
Near side,
Mark
Leopoldo
Cristino.
Hernandez battling with a couple of Stetson players, one of them Maxime Alone. Highlanders with the throw-in. Both teams running out of time towards a draw. Header whiffed on, but possession is retained. Here comes a shot, and that's blocked from the Highlander defense. Looked like that was Omarson who got a foot out there. Highlanders now trying to clear. Can't do so. Header kept in by the Hatters, and now UC Riverside is able to clear the zone. Stetson Hatters have made the trip across country, possibly brought the weather with them, and they have brought some fight with them as well. Particularly right there, keeping that ball in, Luis Laura Delgado with some fancy footwork there. Both number 7s in this contest. Very good with the ball. There's Hernandez to midfield, but dispossessed there. Joel Rivera track this one down. Gets it ahead to Carlos Osorio. Osorio trying to get ahead to Armando Ibarra, but misses on the pass. Here comes Charles All. And Omarson will have none of that. And whistle here in the Highlander zone. It's a foul on Leo Hernandez. Free kick here, taken by Owen Jack. Omarson kick this one out, and it's a free kick in the Highlander zone. Excuse me, a throw in for the Hatters. They'll play it back for perhaps one last attack here. We're now in the 89th minute in Riverside. Hatters with the throw in on the far side. DiLorenzo had some trouble finding somebody. There's Charles Ohl. He's pesky, and he'll get it over to Sheldon Saki. Saki back in the middle of the pitch to Ohl. Ohl gets it down into the zone, but then cleared from UC Riverside. Hatters get possession back. Trying to go fast here.
1 minute left in this evening's match.
And there is 1 minute left here. We're draw so far, 1-1. See if UC Riverside or the Hatters can put out one more fight. And Hernandez looks hurt here. He's down. Whistle blown, so the clock is stopped. Hernandez limping around. Good to see him back up on his feet. Here's Christian Seha Peniagua.
Riverside substitution entering the match. Number 20, Noah Lopez.
Noah
Number
Lopez
7,
shot at him
Hernandez.
in the box, trying to look for his opportunity. He'll come in for Hernandez. Highlanders with the header. Headed out now from the Hatters. And the Hatters able to take possession there and clear it for the moment. Now they'll get the throw in. And this will all but do it.
9, 8, 7, 6.
So a draw here tonight
3,
from these two teams. A hard-fought match.
and that's your game.
But we'll end this one in a draw, 1-1.